Okay, welcome to Paige Homestead.
Was that how you're going to start?
I don't know.
Because I'm not going to take it out. Welcome, come on in, sit down. We're playing with seeds. We wanted to join the Great Canadian Seed Swap that they have going on.
We don't have enough.
We have more than enough. Life happened and we missed the deadline. Full intentions of jumping in and life.
Yeah.
We're gonna go figure. So we'll do it next year.
Yeah.
But before we start, I was chit-chatting with Wild Edibles. Love that lady. She's so knowledgeable. I mentioned to her that, she had some stuff growing that I wouldn't mind having. God love her. She sent us a package. And in the package, I gotta hide her address. I hope you enjoy, with a little Easter bunny on it. And she has sent, I forgot that she sent this extra. We got this like a week, 2 weeks ago. We've just been procrastinating getting our videos started for the seeds and everything. Yes. And we got some going. She got some stickers in here for us. Blue Vazinia squash. I pollinated it myself.
Oh, cool.
So we're going to try. I want to do a special garden with all her seeds in it. Well, not all of them, but all of them. So
most of them.
We got some wild daga. We got some dill. We've got
some wild gaga. Did you say gaga?
D-G-G-G-A.
Daga.
Daga. D-A-G-G-A. I'll have to ask you what that is. Late summer, autumn flowers. And then she, nice. Keep well watered, 12 inches wide, the zone, everything. Like, she's got all the information on here. Oyster plant or Salsify big dandelion, edible root and leaf. Oh, okay. It's like a small person. Big time thank you here. Chamomile. Yes.
Chamomile, yeah.
I only have one package of chamomile. Less than a chance to be true if it's an heirloom, but other squash nearby. Blue bonanza squash, sweet winter squash, sweet or savory. We love squash. We eat a lot of squash. Small broccoli or rapini type green, and minzua. I don't know what these words are.
Oh, minzua.
Mizuna. Red mustard mixed in, question mark. Like, I can't wait to start these all up. I really can't. But I'm gonna keep a wild edible garden.
There you go.
Yeah. Instead of, we were too late to jump in on so many of these. Yeah. We have so many projects on the go, we don't know which ones we started. So, thank you, Wild Edibles. Everybody, if you don't know her, go visit her. This girl, I'm telling you. As soon as I don't know what something is, I run to her right away because I trust her. She knows what she's talking about. And if she doesn't, she tells you, right? So we're big this year on starting bees. Do you think we're going to have time this year? Being honest and realistic.
Let's get the gardens in, then if we do decide, then we'll get them. Then they're here all the time, right? Doesn't matter if we get them in the middle of summer or fall. Doesn't really matter.
I don't know. I think it does. But anyway, we wanted to start. We don't want to bring them here to nakedness. We want to bring them here where in the spring they're going to have food to eat. They're going to have.
That's why I say because when the gardens get going again, they're going to always have.
Behind our property, we have 3/4 of an acre. We have fenced it off to keep the four-legged predators away from our four-legged friends and babies
the
coyotes. They just walk down the middle of the street. Yeah. They don't care.
They knock on the door.
But we got a gun. We can BB him.
I got a pellet gun. I hit him right in the eyeball.
Anyway, behind the fence line is a vacant house that they've boarded up. Nobody lives there. The property's not being used. It's overgrown. So we're going to pollute it with wildflowers, right? Yeah. So we've got this.
We'll get a couple more too of them. Oh, watch, it's going to fall.
We've got all these. These are all our flowers, or bee pollinator mixtures. The cardinal climber. Some of these will be on the outer fence. Some of them we're going to incorporate into our gardens around the property for our pleasure as well. Lots of bee pollinators, lots of wildflowers, and of course our trademark with every garden, we have the sunflowers. And Andy loves growing the giants and the Russian giants. And
heads on them like this.
Yeah, so we've got all that. So we've got our flowers.
You can buy here and go, look at the head on that.
Oh, here, gladioles.
Oh, yeah. Morning glories.
Where?
Right on the top. Is that Peggy?
Oh, this?
That's from I've been growing the same seed from the pods every year for 4 years.
This container is all the seeds that we've gathered from our personal gardens prior to moving here. And like you said, this is our morning glories. And man, these things, how tall were those?
Oh, geez, they were.
No, the not lavender, the lilac. How tall?
The lilac. The lilacs were 12 foot high.
No, they were more than 12 foot. Okay. Like the very tops, the neighbor's lilacs. They just.
Okay, they were 80 feet tall, Peg.
See, 80 feet. These grew to the top. We were just
80 feet.
They were tall. Look at our other videos showing the lilacs.
12 foot.
I was
Oh.
gifted this. Those of you that are native will understand what this means. It's my tobacco.
Tobacco, yes.
And I am going to have my sister's garden and my tobacco in it. Last year we did try to grow it and it was doing well, but we had a groundhog visit and in 3 kicks that thing destroyed my native garden.
It was coming up too. And he just went there and kicked them all over.
My sweetgrass is still living in the recycle bin. No, but I got to get the chickens. Anyway, that's another story. So we have all Andy's jalapeno seeds, his Kentucky
Wonder beans.
We had a mouse. Look at this. We had a mouse hit our seeds, and we've got to go through everything. But more morning golds, marigolds,
morning
marigolds,
summer squash,
pumpkin pie seeds, the small pumpkins, acorn squash, more marigolds.
My favorite is acorn squash.
Hot Hungarian peppers.
Yep. Oh, good.
We also have morning glories. Like, can you tell we like morning glories?
Morning glory.
They're beautiful. They're just, we can't get enough of them. They fit into they climb anything.
Well, it keeps all the pests, the morning glories, right? Not the morning glories,
marigolds.
Marigolds. Keeps all the little insects off
We had the big ones. And here's Roland the Kentucky climber.
Wonderblend bean.
Anyway, these are last year's. I mean, we would have been fine with this, but we wanted to add. Our gardens are doubling.
They're
doubling. So we went shopping and bought seeds.
I want some of that, I want some of that, I want some of that, I want some of that.
And that's this.
That's this.
Now, along with going to visit Wild Edibles, please go and visit Lorrie's World. She's also one of the people that started the Great Canadian Seed Swap, but also I have heard of ground cherries and I've tasted them.
I've never had them.
But I've never seen them unshelled or growing until I watched it on Lorrie's World. And as soon as she said, oh, and I've got some ground cherries, I'm like, what? Oh my gosh, she's got ground cherries.
Do they taste like a tomato?
No. Yes, no. It was so long ago. It was like, I don't know. And I've seen them in the grocery store in these little shells that they come in, right?
How old were you when you had it?
I think it was actually before I met you.
That's a long time.
I know. But anyway, one package is open. Why? We started them. They're starting, they've come up. He said, how many will I have?
Oh.
That have come up.
Well, there's 8, maybe 10 there. 20.
So I'll be planting more.
They're already starting to come up, yeah.
Because I have plans. I have lots of plans.
Well, a lot of it depends on when we get the garden going and our raised beds, where we can put stuff. You know, we have to decide then when, you know, it's okay, you can say, we're gonna put them here, we're gonna put them there, but it never works out that way. When you get out in the garden and you got everything situated, then you can tell where things are gonna go. Because you might go, oh, I'm gonna dig something over there and rototill it, make a bed.
These are going in. I found 2.5 packages. They're going in. So
795 ground cherries.
that's okay. I have a pantry.
You have a
All
pantry.
the cherry tomatoes. We love canning our cherry tomatoes.
I love pickled cherry tomatoes.
Or the pickled, but also the stewed
Yeah.
with basil. Right?
Yeah, that's
I pressure can those ones. The pickled ones, of course, we just hot water bath. So here's Andy's tomatoes, and then here.
Oh, we have all those ones back there. There's about, I don't know, 60 of them all came up, Roman tomatoes.
We have cabbage, and we have our spinach, more cabbage, turnips.
Turnip, oh yeah. Dehydrated, the little chips, oh, they're so good.
One of his favorites. So we'll be doing a lot of those. I'm going to dehydrate them. The camera is now standing where my dehydrated pantry is going to be. All the shelves are going to be here in the kitchen because...
Yeah, if you guys just want to turn around,
Yeah,
you can
just
see where we're
go like this. Because I use probably, if it's handy, I grab for my dehydrated foods probably a little bit more than my canned.
Yeah, you
I
will.
rely on my dehydrated heavily.
Lots.
So, and we have cauliflower. We have, you know, we've never grown Swiss chard. So, and there's so many different
I
ones.
never really ate it, so.
Well, growing up as a child, we did.
I didn't.
But we've never grown it, Andy and I, not even at the farm. So we thought, well, what kind do we get? I've heard some are really nice, some are bitter. So
I think that could be all in the way you cook it too.
I don't know.
Well, I
and
think
it's
so.
a heirloom seed. So we got the Ford Cook Giant.
Would it be something like an eggplant? Because eggplant you have to soak. Remember that?
I don't know.
Or if you eat it, just a normal eggplant, it's very bitter.
We're gonna learn.
But
So
I know it's good.
cauliflower, lots of
We
cauliflower.
don't have eggplant. We'll have to get some.
Please.
Please.
Yeah,
We gotta
please.
make sure we have room though.
And turnip, we said. And we said spinach. So
It's enough for 10 acres of food.
there's a lot of space.
But you know what?
A lot
You
of
need- this is
gardening,
something-
3/4 of an acre.
Variety
a
is the
lot.
spice of life, and the more varieties you have of vegetables, the better. Because vegetables here in Ontario are gonna be going up by 3% in every grocery store because of the,
Oh, it already has started.
yes, but because of the, what do they call it, Millennium Kids, or what are
Yeah.
they called? A lot of them are vegan and bad hunters.
A lot of people are just
And they're-
smartening up and growing
Yeah,
their own
they're eating
food.
properly. There's nothing wrong with that. Like it's good, but I mean, it's driving the price of vegetables up, which is okay because everybody can grow them.
It's okay because we got ours now. Okay, so we got broccoli. I wanted to like look at this. Here's broccoli, 99 cents, and here's broccoli at $1.99. It's heirloom though. We have leeks. We have more spinach.
Do we have a leek?
I love
a
leeks.
pun.
Dehydrated leeks. All leeks should be dehydrated because you can use it for anything in any way. Dehydrate these suckers, right? And then we got more spinach. We love spinach.
Spinach is good.
I like to dehydrate it. We have never done these. We're going to try
Artichoke,
it.
yeah.
I don't even know if I've ever had them.
Now, if it was
I
anything like
eaten
that
them?
one that we had, remember they were palm things that we got from the dollar store?
No, I don't think
They were
it
good,
is.
but they were, I mean, pickled. Well, we'll have to find
We're-
out.
we're gonna
'cause you
find
can,
out.
You can get them in a can in the grocery store.
Rutabaga.
I like them.
Me too. And you can do these the same as a turnip. Slice them really thin and make chips.
It is a turnip.
It is kind of.
Yeah.
It is
Well,
a
it is a
turnip.
turnip, yeah, exactly.
And then Brussels sprouts, and then we have
Oh, I love Brussels
cauliflower,
Cauliflower.
cauliflower,
Yeah, flour, cauliflower.
beets.
Beets. You gotta have beets.
I've got just enough pickled beets to carry us over, and we've got
Oh,
the
we
best
got a
pickled
lot.
beet. Right? No, that's got to carry us till fall.
Peg, have you seen, I know, but when we undid everything and I put them on the shelves there, we got about 22 jars of beets.
22.
Yeah, it's over that. I'm not kidding you. That's what we
Kids,
thought
do
we
you
were
need
out.
beets? Do you need beets?
And same with dill pickles. We thought we only had a couple left.
Oh, I know.
Then when I
know.
unpacked it
had
all,
those.
we got tons of them. So which is great.
You know what love
We'll do it
is? Love is your husband having store-bought dill pickle spear, eating it, and then saying, yours are better, baby.
Oh yeah, it's a lot better.
That's love. Anyway, we got beets. I'm going to be dehydrating probably as much as I pickle. We've got the best pickled
Yeah.
recipe for beets in the world. I got it from Adonica.
Oh, they're good. So good.
We will be doing that. We were gonna do it last fall. He bought me beets.
I bought her beets. Still got them.
They're not good.
They're going in
They're
the
not
compost.
good. Yeah. So we got some corn. We got some funky carrots for the
Where's corn?
grandkids. We got normal carrots and we got ornamental corn. I don't know if we'll have room for all the corn.
No, I've got some corn growing right now. They're up about that big.
Yellow beans.
Because when it comes time, I can put them in the ground. They're going to be good and hardy. And when I do take them outside, I got to let them sit for 2 to 3 days outside, or even a week, so that they can harden up.
Beans, yellow beans, you could not find them in the stores or at the farmers markets anywhere. Keep trying to drink that. I'll get to it.
You'll get to it.
Judy Rose, yellow beans. They're going in.
Just yeah, have a drink.
Okay, gourds. We have some ornamental. Now these ones,
Yeah.
I wanted. I used to teach folk art, painting, and just art.
Craft.
We had a store.
Yeah.
And I used to always want to do these. I never had time. If I grow them, I have to have time. So I want these
Winter.
all over the place. Yeah, they have to dry out, right?
Yeah.
I'll be doing that. I've been waiting for years to do it. So, and then we've got our loofah. Now loofah, they grew and they were beautiful. They were
Yeah.
big size and everything, but we didn't let them grow long enough before the frost came and we had to take them down because of our grow season.
Yeah.
I mean, we moved and transplanted everything from little spots and it just wasn't enough. So this
It's just-
year
yeah, the
we're going
time,
to have
it's all
a
tough.
full growing season. I'm going to have
Yeah.
loofah sponges.
Well, we didn't start our garden, even just our raised beds last year till,
July?
yeah, really, the 1st
Yep.
of July, I think it
Yep.
was. This year we're starting in May
So,
24 weekend.
It was a
24th.
joke, right? We didn't have the time.
But we got a lot out of that little spot that we had.
Yeah. We
And
got-
it was just raised beds, not in the
and we
ground.
overcrowded them.
Oh,
This year,
boy.
well, you'll see, because after we play with this,
You-
we're going to take you outside and show you a little bit of our plans for the garden. We got watermelon.
What
we got-
nationality was that?
Watermelon, I don't know. We have peppers.
I got them growing too.
What are them?
They're cayenne peppers.
Oh,
Oh no, they're not. They're,
pimento it says.
No, it's cayenne.
Pimento.
Hey, let me see it.
Yeah.
I think it's. Oh, those are jalapenos. Sorry, that look like those red ones that were
Okay.
cayenne pepper.
And more
I've got-
jalapeno.
do I got the? Yeah, I've got.
You
these
need to
growing
grow a
too
lot
as
of
well.
jalapeno
Oh,
because, I mean, this man is such
I love
a pig when it comes to cowboy candy.
Oh
And
man.
check our recipe for cowboy candy. You'll
Best in
understand.
the world. Best in the world.
It is. And then here we have our zucchini. I like to grate the zucchini as well and then freeze it in 2 or 3 cup increments and put them in baggies in the freezer. That way in the winter when you want to have zucchini bread, just grab a baggie, let it thaw out, boom, bang, there you go. Just like that. We have our pickling cucumbers. Over here we have our different lettuces and I don't want to start these early because they come up so fast.
Well, I want something that's in front. What I'd like a little bit of them early for the chickens because it's gonna. I would like a chicken garden as well.
Oh, we
so
will
we
have a
can,
chicken
you can
garden.
grow them up, cut it, and just throw it to the chickens.
And if the buggers get out, they'll have
They'll
their
have
own
it.
chicken garden. We went through the beets already, or do we have 2 packs of
And
those?
they can leave my chicken alone, my garden alone.
Now,
Oh, yes, sweet.
Peggy's getting a kitchen garden. Oh,
Ta-da!
yeah. Started some of the, these are from last year. We got these, the So Easy
A
basil.
basil, yeah.
And they come with this little blue
Coating.
They suck. They suck. Only half came up.
Yeah.
And I don't
That's
know.
why you get so many.
Waste not, want not, right? I'm not going to get rid of them. We got some sweet basil. We've got, here's more, what? Pepper. What's this?
Oh yes, it's
It's got that coating on it. I don't like the coating. What is the coating? What is that BS about? Like, why are they putting coatings
well,
in
it's
our...
jalapenos.
You keep it. I got my oregano,
I will.
my
I've got
caraway.
we've also got our own jalapeno that we grew from
Jalapeno.
that too, but we grew this. I got the seeds in there from our old place.
More basil, some sage. Oh, you know what I missed at the other place? I wanted to dig it up. I had Mexican oregano, and I don't have it.
I wonder if that's what
so
that is.
upset. No, lovage, guys, find lovage. Get it. You can't make Oma soup without lovage. You gotta have it, and you just leave it in the ground. It comes back every year.
Oh yeah.
We've got parsley, chives, more parsley, thyme, parsley, summer savory. Oh man,
Yeah.
summer savory is so good. So I'm not buying any spices or herbs. If we can grow them, we're growing them.
Yeah, why spend money when you don't need to? You can
You
just
know,
grow them.
Dill, I want to grow. I've got 3 packs of that. I want to grow enough dill that I have to walk up and down the street to my neighbors and go, I've already dehydrated, I've hung and dried, I've used, I've pickled. Do you need dill? Because 2 years in a row, we were
Oh, yeah.
begging and
We couldn't
begging
find
from
it.
people. Please give us the stalks of your dill. We need dill. Like, it was pathetic. Even the farmers markets, we couldn't get dill. And I've got lavender that I will be growing in with my herbs in the kitchen garden.
Yeah.
Okay,
That'll
so
be nice. That'll look nice.
did we go through them all?
Well, you did.
And I still didn't get a
Well,
sip?
We got all that in the. Oh, yeah, I did.
We did.
Yes, you did.
We went through it all. Oh, yes, I didn't. We've
I
got,
forgot something.
this is from my mom. And I don't even know if they're
Peggy.
any good anymore.
Oh, yeah, it'd be good.
I don't know. It's
Sure
from
it'd be.
2002.
It'll
I
be
don't know.
good.
You know what? Be
They're
a good
seeds.
test to see. Will these seeds sow? From 2002. So let's see. It's lovage,
we'll put them
right?
on the
And I do believe if it's from my mom, it's probably from Oma's original plant. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mom. You know how to reach me. Let's see. And then we have more dill, chamomile. That's going in the kitchen garden too. I don't have all the herbs I want, Andy. I need to get more, but let's just deal
Like
with
what?
this for
What
now.
more?
I don't know. I got to look in the herb book. There's
I
more.
don't know. It's like a kid in the candy store.
I know. We can't go into a store. I see seeds. I'm like, boom, right? Look at them. We should have joined the Canadian Seed Challenge. I've got,
Yep.
but life. Next year. And I am. We're going to have wild. I'm making a little sign that says wild edibles. And I'm going to put it in the garden corner that I have for you. I'm going to dedicate it to you. Looking forward to it. Now, that said, we do have more seeds.
We do.
It's in a good place.
Yes.
From when I had my knee surgery, Nina and Boyce love
That's
them.
right, yes.
Runneth over garden and life.
Yep.
They're on a hibiscus. Is that what they call it?
Yes.
They're on a layover. They're on a rest, a break. They're not gone away. I won't let them be gone away. But they sent us some amazing seeds, and some
All the
of them.
peppers, yes.
Some of them, one of them particular, I'm really interested in. We can't grow here. It's the wrong zone for us until the greenhouse is done.
Yeah.
Because he will have it heated for the fall and winter.
Yep.
We can grow it then. So I just gotta
Find it.
find it's in a good place.
It's probably in the pantry.
No, I think it's in the living room somewhere in a box.
Oh, okay.
Everything's still boxed.
Yeah, really.
No, we'll get there. So, shall we take them? Oh!
Oh!
The pallets that he's building outside, you'll notice that there's spaces between the slats, and there shouldn't
That's
be.
just for the
It's roughed in.
dirt to breathe.
We have wood that goes in between and covers that.
Yes.
And what we did, instead of ripping apart another pallet to do it, we have this ugly wainscoting going around the demo kitchen.
And it's a pine type.
Yeah.
It'll be painted.
So he's pulling them off the wall. Look at the spider webs. We have to vacuum those or I can't
Look
live
at that
here.
spider.
Don't
I'm
even
kidding.
do that. Oh, a good spider's a dead one. Anyway, he's using the, what do you call that kind of style?
More than that.
No, wainscoting? Is that what this is?
That's a type of a wainscot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Anyway,
old, it's dated.
It's now going to be
All
raised
this wall's
beds
coming out and it's going to be drywalled, so.
and shelved.
doesn't matter. Yes.
For what? What is it going to be shelved for again?
Yeah, your stuff.
Dehydrating. pantry.
Yeah, that's
The
what I
other
meant to
room
say.
will be just canned.
Yeah.
So, anyway, let's
Hi,
get
Andy.
outside and go look at what Andy's been doing outside.
Okay, come on. Girl.
So let's go outside and have a look. Watch to the end. I got a little clip for you to see at the end. Andy insisting the birds have a bath, that's all. See you there. Okay, so you can see the well over there. The garden's going to come out to the side of the well. It's going to be around the tree stump. Go over into the corner where the big rototiller and the little rototiller are. And it's going to come down to here where we had a row of tomatoes just to get them out of the buckets when we first moved here. So it's going to be a nice large garden here. Look at the raptors. Even our compost is still frozen. But they're playing in it, that's good. And then we have our 2 raised beds that we got in last fall and our grape trellis. So now Andy is building
Raised beds.
4 more for here.
Yep.
2 to go. Wait, 1 here, and they'll have trellises connecting all of them.
Yep.
Because that's real estate, right? Growing up. And then 2 behind Andy, which will give us 1 more trellis back there, because we don't want to join anything to where the grapes are. So what is this coming, guys? Michelle? Woohoo! What is it, Andy?
Raised bed.
And what do you say? Woohoo! We're gardening for real this year. It's gonna be so good. Oh, so that's the last of the tree. It's getting cut up into sections and put into the bottom of our raised beds as much as we can. What can't be, we're gonna sneak and burn. There's no burning allowed right now because of COVID. This stuff that I raked up today off the garden and into piles will be going into the raised beds. But look at these little yard raptors, man. They're going after all the ticks that were in that tree. They are just loving this. Look at them in there.
I know.
You have to catch one. He won't let you catch him. Have a bath, damn it. You're gonna have a bath. You gonna catch him again?
Nope, not doing it again. They'll come on their own.
So this is the view from the bathroom. This is the day after we were playing in the garden. I don't think we're going to be doing gardening prep today or raised bed making. And it's too bad. Look at, we were getting some headway done over there. So now we wait for this to melt. It's April Fool's Day, and I'm not April Foolin'. You coming in, Miss Dee Dee?